I know that these humans are the real animals. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow their house down.
What's going on, guys? There's a brother named what's a brother? You can figure out his name, but he's got a couple of pages: YouTube, Instagram, whatever. But it's fishing bay to Georgia. I mean, he lives in a very nice place, right? But it seems like the dumbest racists and the dumbest damn police, besides Phoenix, seem to be in Florida. Oh, how y'all like my tub for my tiny house? This is the tub. This is the part that you walk in. This is not the big livable, you know. But so I got some more work to do today while I'm doing my intermittent fasting. It's oh man. Anyway, check it out, man. It just continues to show you it doesn't matter what costume you put on. It's like, you know, I keep telling you about these Zionists. They have been stealing babies, giving them to new owners so they can rear and make these younglings dumb as hell and do the most absurd things with Talmudic and everything, Hinduist and all that. They've been doing this for a long time. Well, I want you to watch this video, and then I have a couple more I want you to pay attention to. Guys, if you make it through this weak ass selection, you become a cop. Like, stop being the lowest of existence. Like, rise to the occasion and actually be like my ancestors who were sheriffs, marshals, police. They whitewash history. And then if you feel like strong in your epitaph of this fictional narrative and you want to play out your dirty deed part, well, you deserve everything you got coming. I don't wish what I've seen and what I know on nobody. Y'all think war and this blowing up and head laid over there and guts out, you think that's it? And you think that these idiots actually have a clue? Just because they know a whole lot more than the majority of you? They really don't know shit. They know exactly what they're doing. And I'm especially tired of you black, so-called African-American, ignorant ass monk. You know what? I am grateful that I get to stand there and see everyone. Compared to some. Anyway, check out our brother here. I understand. Yo, you got a bunch of idiots, man. And we know Judge Grady. We know he's a politician. He's not holding the worthless ass costume character, TRT taking, steroid utilizing monkeys. And, you know, look at me, my shoulders, I lift weights. That don't mean y'all need to really pay attention, man. And you can't make this absurdity up. This is just stupid. And then check out the other videos I've included. Police always up to some. They don't play.
And they called him. Like again. This is This is the third time, so look. Hey, I'm getting famous off this by now.
What's going on?
I live here, and they keep calling the police on me.
You got your ID?
Yeah. See, and every time you have your ID. Like literally, the other time, 4 times, I have a whole page dedicated to this, and so. Here we go. Again, I live here and people don't think I live here because it's a nice neighborhood and they want to bother me and harass me, so they call the police all the time. Insane. What's up?
That's fine. You can record me. That's fine. I'm Sergeant Freeman with the Sheriff's Office. We just had some concerned neighbors call about you.
Okay.
Okay. Do you live back here?
Yes.
Okay. How long you been out here? They said it'd been a little while.
I'm just out here just enjoying the lake.
The lake?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live here.
What's your address? So, that's fine. I mean, I'm recording you too, so like I said, that's okay.
That's good, because this is probably like 10th time this happened to me, and I live in this own neighborhood.
At this same spot?
Yes. Hello.
How are you? Good, how are you? You guys residents here? Are we bothering anyone? Okay, just don't tell them. Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is supposed to be for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film, so.
She's not. Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This is the third time. She's like, oh no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
This one's going to make your blood boil. In the late 1940s and 50s, thousands of Yemeni Jews came to Israel, told they were coming to the Promised Land. But when they arrived, hundreds of their babies and toddlers vanished. Israeli officials told the parents they died. But there were no bodies, no graves, no death certificates. For decades, Mizrahi families said our children were stolen, and they were right. Multiple investigations have since revealed that babies, mostly from Yemeni, Moroccan and Balkan families, were likely taken and given to Ashkenazi families or adopted abroad. Why? Because the ruling elite thought the Mizrahim were inferior, because a white baby was seen as more modern and suitable. The Israeli state gaslit these families for decades. Only in the 2000s did a few files start to be released, and even today, no one has been held accountable. So when people tell you that Zionism saved Jews, ask the Yemeni mothers who are told that their child had died when in fact they'd been stolen.
Long intro, but it's just the way it is. But yeah. Check out this last video and yeah, leave it in the comment section. Just dude. Yeah, I gotta do a lot today, man. Yeah, a lot of work. I gotta actually get it up in the back of the truck. Gotta dump some garbage today. Got quite a bit. But I gotta get all that. I gotta mount all that. I gotta change this off, even though I sealed it. Actually, I don't actually. But anyway, yep. Leave it in the comment section, guys.
Looks like raw milk is just a cover for what's actually going on in Senate Bill 639, the Farm Bill. There is a Section 19, which basically takes away all liability of chemical manufacturers for the side effects. If they put a warning on the bottle, then they can't be held liable for the cancer that it causes. So let me ask you this grass at this park, how much chemical's been sprayed on it? Sure, the warning's on the bottle for the guy who works here to spray it. We know that it causes cancer through transdermal absorption. Your kids are out here playing on this yard. Do you see any warning signs on this yard? No. So this section 19 will prevent, your kid gets cancer, you can't sue Bayer. Even worse, there's a chemical, this one right here, that they sell in China, or sorry, they make in China, but they do not even allow it for sale in China. It's so bad. And they use it here in the United States. There's a reason cancer runs higher in golfers, because they're touching this stuff on the grass that they're on. They put a warning on the bottle, no big deal. Is there a warning on the golf course saying, hey, this grass causes cancer? I don't think so. So we can't sue China for the poison they're selling into our country. This Section 19 gives immunity to these chemical companies that are killing our people with their chemicals, because they put a little warning on the back of the bottle somewhere that says, hey, by the way, this stuff causes cancer, but by all means, spray it all over the grass that you play in, right? So Section 19 needs to be struck. Big Ag is putting a ton of money into this, and that's why the dude is not budging on it, because they're saying, oh, well, if you don't give us this immunity, we're not going to sell chemicals to your farmers, or we'll have to up the price to handle the cost of the lawsuits. They all know that it causes cancer, and they're trying to get immunity from it. This is worse than the raw milk part. It's absolutely absurd what our politicians are doing to let companies continue to poison us. Go look at Section 19 and read it for yourself, and tell me if I'm crazy. But guys, again, please share this, because it just keeps getting worse and worse. I'm sorry, but this is, I mean, raw milk's one thing, with the fact that we're gonna let China just get away with importing chemicals to America with no ramification, that's a deal breaker. Cannot happen. Thank you, guys.